Hey guys, Jay again with a quick update of the Odyssey build and where we're at. Moving a little bit slower than I would have liked. We've been doing heaps to it, but been not distracted, but I was trying to go drifting in my RX-7. So yeah, fresh motor, fresh gearbox in that, and got it tuned by the master decks, but yeah, the wiring let me down, so that didn't happen. So we're back working on this now. Obviously I put all the panels back on it. That's where you probably last seen this vehicle, so I just pulled everything off, just making sure everything fit, everything seemed right, everything seemed pretty good. Considering this car was in a heavy front left hit, all the panels line up good, and yeah, well the hit even cracked the window. That's not the fire crack. Yeah, so pulling it apart now for final fab, really. Like, heaps to do, but we should be able to fab this whole car up now, paint it and put it back together. So I'm gonna try and deal with this multi-dash like a there's no bolts there, just okay. Lucky I have stairs. You'd think it's bolted, but it's not. There we go. It's hey, bit of lava. And that's where it's got all the body deadening and whatnot. Yep, good fire. Good fire. Unusable. It's all good, but yeah, fab up all pedal box today. Got a Willwood pedal box going in there. Chop all this up, make this a bit slimmer now that we've got the steering column in. Yeah, big day. Little Willwood pedal box, clutch and brake. I'm missing one of the masters, didn't get it in time. I'll never know what size to order. I've run heaps of these, but I just guess what sizes to run to pedal feel, and I always seem to get it alright. So once again, another bit of a guess, but now I just got to work out where this is going to go, get a nice seating position. But I'm hoping to get it on this side of the column, where normally your clutch pedal will have to go over the top of the column and feed out like that, but it seems too far left in the Odyssey. So I want to check my little parts one up there, see where the pedals sit factory, and base it off that, try and put it in the close to the factory position. In saying that, it's got a clutch pedal now where it didn't before. But yeah, got all this mess to sort out. Fire starter back here. Trying to get your happy face without dying. Dale trying to set fire all over again. Just showing them that it's you doing it, Fox Fab. Nice ag piece of letterbox or some shit he's welding in there.
I'm using the dumpster and tack it here.
Oh yeah, with your fingers under it.
With that sexy star.
Pretty much the Fabby here. Yeah. Getting sunburned. That's hurting my thumb.
You alright?
Nah.
Okay.
Did it stay? Pedal box. Race. Half locked in. Has to go this side of the column. Normally I swing the clutch pedal over, but the column goes real far to the left in this car, so that's where they're going. Cooler. On your merry way. Just filming some random person's Ned Kelly shit. Who the f did this stuff. Trying to show them no more gaps before we seal everything. That's for powder coating. Rack relocation. 30mm further forward. Just old Swampy. I've ran heaps of them. Straight from Japan, straight from unknown front cuts. 600 horsepower all day. A bit extra oily this one, but probably just adds to the power it'll make. Obviously had a bit of a timing belt done at some stage. I'll put that in there, the Chase Bay's water net, because the factory ones are big, goofy freaking things. Yeah, it's looking a bit aged, a bit oily. A few dents in the sump. All good though. I'll clean it up, put a new tensioner, new water pump, give it a little wash to grease. New balancer because they explode. I've exploded one on my old, I used to have a 600 horsepower 2J Cressy, which was stock block, or NA block actually. But yeah, 35 GDR coils, genuine touchy ones, not the copy crap things. Yes, the beginning. Next time you see it, it'll be sparkling. Look like I did no oil changes in ever. I've been cleaning it all and whatnot. It's pretty brown in there. But as a HKS timing belt, yeah, so I just pulled the sump off, clean all the block. I just paint it up and clean it really. Spent about an hour trying to pull the balancer off with massive rattle guns and everything, and I still can't get that bolt off. Yeah, I should put a jack under there, eh? We'll see. Oh, bullshit.
Just need the weight of me.
Did you work out? Oh my god. Thank you very much. Got to break the bar and cracked it straight away. Seems so easy, but man, that was tight. I'll blow your face for shit fab reasons.
Step one, tape the fuck out of it.
I'll blur it, don't worry. Like the dentist or whatever, they blur the face. Yeah.
Just getting messed up.
Well, Dale's doing that. I'm going to cut up FD rails to fit Odyssey. That's what we do.
Hey,
Yep.
make it out of tape.
Just like that. So, Sunday morning. Yep, that's how we get it finished so quick. But we're gonna sand it all today and prime it. When I say all, halfway car, so engine bay, undercar, firewall from the inside. So I can get all the engine and stuff in, because yes, I want to get it running pretty quick. So yeah, here's where I'm at with all the patchwork and the added in rails and rear seat rails, and obviously handbrake mount, dash mount, relocated gear stick hole, electric power steering mounts, seat mounts are done. My modified FD rails just with feet changed on them. Just some old FD RX7 seatbelt buckles ground off. Probably should have kept them. Obviously fill-in panels, under guards. I've showed a lot of this, but yeah, that's where we're at. I was gonna do a heap of grinding and smoothing today, and then yeah, almost ready to go back in. Water pump, timing belt, cam seals, tensioner, idler bearing, new balancer, alternator conversion, so put to the inlet side away from the turbo manifold and the heat. Let's see, 35 GDR coil pack kit. Just cleaned up block, stock motor, the Fitch flywheel, and Tilton twin plate set up there. Nice little 7 1/4 inch solid disc clutch. Yeah, so basically assemble that, chuck the gearbox on, then it's going in the car. So yes, and I can stick in my suspension, my crossover, which I got powder coated the wrong colour. It was meant to be like that, but it's like that, borderline pink. Here we are, it's going in. So engine prepped, well, bottom half. Crossover in, rack in, all the bits in. I've taken it off me forky. And stuck it on this trolley so I can stick it under the car and then lift it up through the bottom. Saves me scratching all the paint anyway, but should avoid that, but we'll see. I'll say that's how professionals do it. Probably not. But it's in. Just nip the bolts up. No scratches then. Problem is the motor's so deep, you go to fit it and it hits the windscreen. It does go in, but you can't put it in motor and box as one unit. You gotta separate them, which is annoying because now clutch flywheels will in there. Let's go do a gearbox mount. She in. Yeah. Single scratch. Does it matter? Not really. But everything's clean. Everything's got clearance. Oh yeah, got a bit lazy then. But yeah. So now car is assembled. Got all the cool shit in. This is full PBM front kit. I think it's everything they sell really. Just like a drop upright, run it nice and low, have, you know, close to factory geometry. Upper arms, lower arms, lock clearance, caster. I guess that's their bolt up knuckle section. Their tie rods, which are pretty cool, like spherical bearing style, you know. See that? Yeah, and BC coils. That's front end. I got full rear end too, but I guess I'll video that once I'm doing the rear end. So yeah, and that's obviously their PBM rack relocation 30mm. So yeah, that's their catalogue right there. Now I get to install it. Sweet. Where we're at is basically engines in for good, painted the engine bay obviously. Did an outdoor booth. Blaming you. So you do a painty. Front end's in, like whatever you're seeing front end wise is in for good now. Except for radiator, we've got to make fan shrouds. So the car's kind of finished to the halfway point of the car, like as far as like engine bay painted, tunnels painted, underside of the car's painted. So yeah, looking at having a big week on it this week, doing the roll cage, mounting the back seats, finishing all the rear tubs. We've already started on the exhaust, and obviously all the plumbing's done, rad hoses are done, and all the little fiddly bits. So yeah, just a bit of an update of where we're at. And yeah, so like front end, I don't want to just skim over it because it's pretty crazy. So it's full PBM parts by Max. Yeah, pretty much their front end catalogue, which is their uprights, which is like a drop style spindle. I don't know even what they call it, but basically brings the, what do you call it? The spin, no, I don't know what you call it in Driftland. The hub, the wheel, brings it up on the spindle. So your car's low without physically having to lower it. It's got rack relocation, I think 25 or 30 mil, the rack's been bought for, which is PBM as well. It's got PBM tube lower arms, PBM top arms, just their full kit. And I've got the same for the rear end as well. It's good because it's 350Z essentially. Off the shelf, order 350Z, Z33 parts. I fit my Odyssey now. So yeah, that's the lock kit. I've never actually driven with big lock setups and I'm just a bit weak. I don't really drive with angle, but I want to learn and this will be the car. So yeah, the front end's pretty special and everything's kind of just chucked in there at the minute. Like nothing's locked up or finished, but yeah, that's what that is. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see a Odyssey that sits so low and has so much steering lock. Yeah, so inside, handbrake mount done. Obviously 350Z tunnel and floors all been integrated, which you'll see on the video. Had to move the shifter position forward. Waiting for the 999 shifter to come. Like everything's a bit slow at the moment. So all the steering columns all fully done, all new mounts. Steering column lowered because I've obviously got lowered seat, so we've sat the Honda wheel on there just because it's pretty awesome. Wheelwood pedal box is all in, like all mounts finished. Seats are in. We've made all new box sections. Same thing, there's a bit of video detail on that, and tube rear mounts. So yeah, the front of the car is kind of locked in and done. All the holes in the firewall filled up, and obviously overspray on everything. But we've got front window getting replaced because it had a bit of fire damage. You'll see that pretty much halfway down the car is painted because all this car all the front section fab-wise is done. Yeah, so in the back we've kind of locked and plated in some of the rear end and we've obviously done tops. I had these old trailer guards laying around. We were going to do like a tub out of that, but they look shit, they look like a trailer guard. So yeah, a bit of a waste of time. Had all the cap built for it and all that and shaped it all and no good. So we're going to revisit that and make that look a bit prettier rather than look like a trailer guard. As far as the back goes, we've done the rear floor. Yeah, so we've made the whole sheet like the rear floor and we're going to bead roll nice lines all in it and then worked out the throat of our bead roll is not deep enough, so we couldn't do that. So it's all marked out, so I don't know, we might just have a flat boring floor in there, unsure. Fuel cells, same deal, it's just sitting in there, but I got a good battery for it, which is pretty fitting for the car. Yeah, I couldn't not buy the battery, so I got a nice little battery and battery mount that suits the car, and it's just meant to be, isn't it? End of this week, we're gonna have the full cage in there, which is gonna look so good. Yeah, so a couple of the cool bits that I've had come in, which is all my Golby stuff, which I order, seems to be all my stuff through them. The alternator relocation kit, one of their 150 amp alternator kits, 2000cc injector, like rail and Bosch injectors, all tested by them, and obviously the 6-boost manifold from Golby's as well, which is just awesome service, and very, very happy with how they've been with it all, considering everything takes forever to get. I've got just the AIM dash coming because I wanted to get a M-Tron dash, but no stock, like everything. So I ordered that through Gav at Garage 7, and he's got all my sensors coming to me, and yeah, it's all coming together. I've kind of got all the bits here. I've got thermo fans here. I've got all my brake lines here, which is all going to be braid fittings and all speed flow stuff. And yeah, I feel like it's here. I just got to put the work in now, and I'm dead excited. Like, it needs to start up. Nothing like going drifting in your RX-7, which you love, and everyone asking about the Odyssey. So I'm getting the Odyssey done. So 4 weeks.